Who created life? It's probably disappointing to know that life happened by accident. The spirit world doesn't know what happened before. They weren't present. They only know up to where they were and the collective knowledge of the whole of the universe. They don't know what happened before and how all these planets are shaped and formed or anything. Life itself was created through the evolution of the earth, the changes in the atmosphere, those environmental changes, gases, created. We already know, you can look up this in science now and trace back history. You can look back up, you can look that up on YouTube. Because I don't know the technical names, and neither do they, to be fair. This part, I'm only telling you from what I've read about this, little atoms and things and amino acids and things. The changes and stuff brings these things together, and they create things, and they create another thing, and they create another thing. And with the environmental changes, crossbreeding or cross-pollination, hybrid, different little species were formed. And I do believe these were formed either in the oceans or around the edges of water bodies. These things then become, I mean, if you think about what a tadpole's just come to my mind. You look at frog spawn, what does that look like? Just like a lump of clear jelly with black spots in it. Then that becomes a little tadpole thing. And that becomes like a frog. Little changes. These changes were massive during our Earth's history. We've gone from small animals, small creatures, to massive creatures. And it's all dependent on the environment. All these little things have created something to survive in the environment that is. And how we came, and we eventually crossbreed and hybrid, we've created human being. And when we've gotten up to the point of the creation where we've evolved into human, the learning and the conscious mind of thinking and thought and planning and stuff all comes from survival. These people, these creatures at the time, they were moving to follow food or to escape being food or floods or fires or... So they were moving around the environment, the earth, to escape something or to follow something, to find something, looking for food. Everything was trial and error, so everything was learning, and it was all about survival. So we don't know. And as far as I'm aware to this day, they don't know what came before life and conscious thought. Because all conscious thought in that universe goes back to the first conscious thought that died from this earth. So where we came from before is still a mystery. But who created life in itself on this earth was an accident. And evolution at work during thousands and thousands and thousands of years.